everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naturally IE and thank you for joining me for another video. Today we're getting into Roots and Democracy, episode number 5. Okay, and we are talking about the New York State Constitutional Convention. If you don't live in New York State, you don't live in America, that's okay. I definitely encourage you to check out what is going on in your state or where you live, because there's probably something similar that happens every 20 years like it does in New York State. Something similar probably happens in your area, and I definitely encourage you to check it out because it's very, very important. I don't know about anybody else, but in the past few months or so, I've noticed a lot more signs saying vote no to the Constitutional Convention. I'll see bumper stickers, lawn signs that look like this. I really didn't question it too much until my mom threw one of these up on our front lawn, and I'm like, what are we telling people to no vote for? So she basically comes to me and she's saying, well, there's a really good chance that the state government might come in and try to take away your pension. Hold up, what? Now, I'm a 26-year-old. I just started my second adult job, and I've been contributing to my retirement fund, and now you're going to tell me that that's going to be taken away from me? That doesn't sound good. So I hopped on my computer, did some research, and here we are. Before we begin, as far as the roots part, the hair, I am working with, I could barely get my hair into this ponytail here today. This is a 2-week-old. I straightened my hair for like a day, and it was just so humid that it ended up just looking like a blowout. So I've kind of been rocking that for a few days, and then I put my hair up in a ponytail for another few days, and it's definitely time to wash. So I'm going to go wash and condition my hair. I will come back when it's time to deep condition, and we're gonna get into this con because taking away pensions just doesn't sound good. All right, so before also we get any further, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, please and thank you. And I'm gonna go wash this way overdue blowout out, and I'll be right back, guys. All right, see you soon. Okay guys, so we're back, and clearly my curls came back. They're not super defined yet, but that's okay because we're about to deep condition, and I'm gonna get into that right now. I just here have my plastic baggie, my shower cap, a comb, and the deep conditioner of choice. This is brand new to me. I have not tried anything from this brand, but if you know me, the way that I see if I like a brand is to start with the deep conditioner. If the deep conditioner isn't good, chances are the rest of the products aren't going to be moisturizing the way that you need them to be. So start with the deep conditioner, that's what I do, and then I'll go out and buy the rest of the products in that line. So today I'm using She Scented Restore and Repair Hair Mask. I'm just going to go ahead and do the back 2 sections just so that they're already done, and we can just focus on the front for the majority of this video. 1 second, guys. Okay guys, so what the actual F is the Constitutional Convention? So on November 7th, when we all get ready to go out and vote, we are supposed to turn over the ballot, and on the back there will be a question, and the question will say shall there be a convention to rise the Constitution and amend the same? Basically what that's saying is, do you want to open up a constitutional convention? If you say yes, that means that you want to open it up. There are things that you want to amend. If you say no, you think the New York State Constitution is fine the way that it is. If the no's have it, then the Constitution will remain the same. There will be no changes until we vote again in 20 years. If the yeses have it, then that means that November of 2018, so a year from now, we will vote for the delegates that we want to send to this convention. In April of 2019, the delegates will vote on, they will actually produce their proposals, and then in November of 2019, we the people will vote on the proposals that they created for us. And if we say no, we don't like anything that you guys put out, then that's it. It's kind of just done right then and there. If we like what the delegates have come up for us, then January 1st, 2020, whatever it is that they proposed, amended, goes into effect. Hey guys, okay, so as you can see, I have already installed most of the curl formers, but just to backtrack just a little bit, I deep conditioned for about 45 minutes, rinsed that out with cool water. I dried my hair with a t-shirt pretty well, and then I've just been hitting it with a little water as it starts to air dry just a little bit as I'm going through the installation process. But the only product that I am using to install these curl formers is Camille Rose Naturals Coconut Water Style Setter from the Coconut Water collection line. So that is it there. I don't think it's gonna focus for me, but this is it here. This is equivalent to the Almond Joy Twisting Butter. This line, this is the equivalent to it. Alright, so we're moving forward with that. And what I've also got here are my tools. I already mentioned the water. Don't mind all of the hair on these products. I have already been installing, as you can see, but I have my wide tooth comb to comb out the product. I've got my modified Denman brush to smooth out the product when I'm actually getting ready to install the curl former. And then the curl formers, little clips to separate, make that easier for myself. And last but not least, the curl formers themselves come in a pack like this. I love that it comes in a traveling case. You get about 40 to a pack, 20 pink, 20 orange. I'm not really sure what the difference is other than the curl, like the spiral. I haven't exactly figured them out yet, so I just do whatever. Today I'm doing pink to the back and orange to the front. And then you also get 2 of these rods in which you thread the curl former from the rod onto your hair. If you'd like to see a tutorial on how exactly I installed the curl formers, leave me a comment down below and I will get on that for you guys. Otherwise, back to the politics. So I'm just gonna get my first curl former, and you can see my hair is actually getting, before we move on to politics, my hair is actually getting too long for these, so that's actually really exciting because the last time that I installed these, it was more so like these ones in the back where I could still see that my hair hadn't really made it down to the last curl spiral, but the ones in the front, some of them actually have hair hanging out, which means that my hair is longer than this, which is awesome. Okay, anyways, so what could be changed if this constitutional convention were to occur? Literally any and everything. They could change whatever they wanted to change. Specifically things like whether or not your job should pay for your workman's comp. Should you be allowed a free public education? Do you have the right to unionize? Should marijuana be legalized? And I think the biggest one that's really scaring people is what's gonna happen with pension laws? Are they gonna change pension laws? If they do, chances are it's gonna be for the betterment of the business and not the individual, meaning that we're gonna lose some of our retirement benefits one way or another. The supporters. Some of the supporters include the New York State Bar Association, New York City Bar Association, the League of Women Voters of New York State, New Kings Democrats, Restrict and Regulate New York State 2019, and Divide New York State Caucus, etc., etc. What is the position of the supporters? Well, they feel that it's time for a change. The New York State Constitution has not changed since 1938. It's about damn time. And basically they say that the way things are right now, things don't happen quick enough. Their main case and point is that all of these elected officials that are expecting pension, that were stripped of their pensions, of their taxpayer pensions, didn't actually lose it for 7 years. So they could have had 7 years worth of money just coming in that they really shouldn't have had. So in order to speed up these certain processes, a way to do that would be to modify or make an amendment to the Constitution. Restrict and where's what I'm working with? Restrict and regulate New York State of 2019. All they want to do is get one simple question on the ballot. They want to know whether or not we should legalize marijuana. I mean, alright guys, so these are all the Curlformers all installed. I wonder if I could stretch them. I don't want to stretch them while they're installed because they do hurt a little bit. Not that they hurt, but they do pull on your roots a little bit because it is gonna pull your roots tight. Okay, but I am going to sit under the dryer for probably about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, just depending on some spots. I know they don't like to dry as quickly as other spots, but I do need everything to dry. So I'm gonna go and do that, and then we're gonna get into the opposition. All right, so see you in a bit. Alright guys, so thanks for tuning back in. As you can see, I've taken out some of the Curlformers. I'm sorry if the focus is a little bit blurry right now. I don't know what's going on with my camera. But anyways, so I'm going to take out the final 4 right here. And just to do that, I am using Theory Marula Oil Transforming Hair Serum for all hair types. This I actually got in my Ipsy glam bag 1 month, so I'm just using that to take down the curls. Alright. So the opposers. The opposers include the New Yorkers Against Corruption, and basically that is a group of 146 smaller groups that have assembled since sorry, this process is a little bit. You just gotta focus. You gotta see which way the curls are going. Okay. 146 organizations that have banded together, and they have joined, and they just organized as of June 2017. So it was as of what, 4 or 5 months ago. All these groups have gotten together, and they basically said no. The opening up the Constitutional Convention will not benefit me or people that work with me in any way. Come on. Okay. So some of those employers include CSEA, 1199, New York State FLO, CIO, Environmental Advocates for New York, the New York State Alliance for Retired Americans, New York State Rifle and Pistol Association, Planned Parenthood Empire States Acts, New York Republican Committee, New York Farm Bureau, the Teamsters, the Long Island LBGT Community Center, Port Authority, PBA, New York Immigration Coalition, etc., etc. Literally such a diverse span of the different groups of people are against opening up this Constitutional Convention. So what are their reasons for going against it? Knowing that any law could be amended throughout this process is the main reason for not going ahead with it. Knowing that pensions are, look, I got this one all the way back here. Pensions are at stake. Public education is at stake. Public transportation is at stake. These are things that New Yorkers use regularly, and they're ready to get rid of it. And unfortunately, for restrict and regulate, they're gonna have to find some other way in order to legalize marijuana in this state, because my pension is just not worth it. Knowing what's happening to my retirement fund is not worth having some being able to legally smoke my marijuanas. All right, I promise you, Jamaica is beautiful all year round, and you can smoke freely, openly, however you want down there. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna shake out my roots a little bit, but otherwise, and there we have it. First ever bomb Curlformer set. Alright guys, so I hope all this information that I have thrown at you has interested you into looking into any of the cons that may be happening around in your state, or if there's anything in your area that might be similar to this. Definitely check it out, definitely look into it, and definitely make sure that you vote. Voting is so key to making sure that these things never even have to be a worry on our shoulders. They don't have to be a weight on our shoulders. All right, guys, make sure that you vote November 7th again. Also, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. As always, make sure that you're checking me out on Instagram under naturally_IE. Otherwise, until next time, guys, stay blessed and unstressed.